this is Maria, maker of my page, Paranormal Fact or Fiction, You Decide.
The wandering of the soul after death originated is impossible to tell. But one thing is certain. In all societies, from the most primitive to the most modern, the law of ghost and spirit is present. And over generations, these tales of the restless dead become part of a culture's very fabric. They're no longer simply ghost stories, they become legends. One such is the account of La Llorona, a doomed young Mexican woman. At night, she wanders along the banks of streams and rivers, crying for her missing children. In Spanish, La Llorona means the weeping woman, and she is perhaps the most widely known ghost in the Spanish Southwest. In life, her name was Rosita. She was a peasant girl who one day caught the eye of a handsome suitor. They fell in love, and over a period of years she bore his children. The young man visited Rosita often, and their life together was wonderful in almost every way, except that their union was not blessed by the church. Moreover, the young man's parents were unaware of the arrangement. Had they been, they would have surely disapproved, because in their philosophy, a girl such as Rosita was not worthy of a son such as theirs. Time passed, and the man's parents arranged for him to be wed to the daughter of a wealthy landowner. Obliged to honor his parents' wishes, the young man sadly informed Rosita that he must marry another. But he promised to visit her and the children often. Enraged by the betrayal, Rosita drove her lover away. And on the day of his wedding, Rosita, crazed with grief, took their children to a river and drowned them and herself. After death, Rosita journeyed to heaven and met God, who asked her where her children were. Ashamed, the pitiful girl told him she didn't know. God explained that without them he could not allow her to enter paradise. Rosita had no choice but to return to earth. To this day, Rosita, La Llorona, can be seen searching in vain alongside rivers and streams, weeping and crying for her innocent murdered children.
A friend of my friend told me this, thus it has authenticity. Also, usually it is connected to a specific place, a specific road, maybe even a specific name. So the story always seems very authentic.
In the legend of the vanishing hitchhiker, the person seeking a ride is most often a young woman.
Hey, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Do you think I could get a ride?
Yeah, of course.
Sure, jump fast.
It must be freezing. Here, you want to take my coat?
Oh, thank you.
As they ride along, the couple ask their hitchhiker where she's going. The woman tells them, and they agree to take her there. But when they arrive, the Good Samaritans realize something is terribly wrong.
Here we are.
The young woman has inexplicably vanished. Knowing the girl could not have possibly exited the car prior to their arrival, the baffled couple decide to ask the occupants of the house about their mysterious passenger. The owner turns out to be the young woman's father, who explains to the couple that 5 years ago his daughter Mary was returning from college for the Thanksgiving holiday when she was killed in a horrible car crash outside of town. Ever since the accident, when school is not in session, his determined young daughter attempts the long journey home. But sadly, his dutiful child never makes it that far. As the couple are about to leave, the man mentions that on their way back they'll pass right by the cemetery where his daughter is buried. The gentleman then thanks the man and woman for their kindness to Mary, and they go. Back on the road, curiosity gets the best of the couple, and they stop at the cemetery. Could the eerie story the man told them really be true? Did they, in fact, give a ride to a ghost? They find the answers to their questions quickly enough. They approach a grave and instantly recognize it as Mary's, because there, draped over a headstone with her name on it, is the coat that the young hitchhiking woman had borrowed.